Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to look at a really interesting concept that is an alternative of functions in C. We call it macro expansion. So in today's code, I will be printing an area of circle using macro expansion. We have all learned about function and there are so many benefits of the same, like it increases the reusability factor, readability factor, makes the code looks cleaner. But for small pieces of code, we can use macro expansion also. So if you want the comparison between macro and function, that you can find it in my description box. I have attached one PDF there. So let's start our code. To define macro, we have to put hash, then use the keyword define. After that, the template. This is called macro template. Like we are calculating area, so I will put the template area and one argument, that is x. This x will be treated as a radius. Now give a space. After that, we will write macro expansion 3.14, that is the value of pi, multiply by x, multiply by x. So this is the area of circle. The highlighted portion is called as macro expansion, and this portion is known as macro template. There should always be a one space between these two so that the computer could distinguish between them. Now let's start writing the code. Int main, and in this we will define the radius, float radius. Let me take the input. Done. Now we will calculate area and store it in a variable named float a equals to, we will call macro, that is area, and put x, put radius, that will be converted into x in the above expansion. So now let's print our area. Printf the area of the given circle is percentage f comma a. So let's save and compile the code. I hope it will run. It has been compiled. Now let's run our code. Now let's take the radius of circle as 4. The output here we got is 50.240002. Again, let's check one another example. This time let's take the area of 5. So we got our output. So this is all for the radius for calculating the area. We can also define some variables above the starting of function. Like if I define hash define one word that is lower as 0, and again define one hash define upper as 1. So in this code, the lower and the upper are the macro templates, and 0 and 1 are the extension. So wherever I will put the word in the code, let's put it printf percentage, printf percentage. Uh, Let me print one the value. The value is percentage p, and here I will put lower. Let me write here. Lower value is percentage d. Same for the upper. Here let me change it to upper percentage d, and now call the macro expansion, that is upper. Now let's save the code and let me run it. There is an error, like it is in all uppercase. Let's save the program again and run it. The code has been compiled. Now let's run it. First it will take the area, that is 5. You can see by mistake I have not given the next line character. The lower value is 0 and the upper value is 1. Let me print it neatly. I have not written any value 0 or 1. The output will be, again run the program. It has been compiled. Enter the radius. Now this time let's take it 10. So here you can see the lower value is 10 and the upper value is 1. I have not written anywhere the value 0 and 1. It has uh, put the processor to that preprocessor where it takes the value of lower as 0 and upper as 1. But there is a con also. Wherever, like for example, I run this code, these two lines 100 times. 100 times the compiler will shift this lower to the preprocessor, upper to preprocessor. So this 100 times shifting increases the program size. But in the function case, this doesn't happen. So that's why we use function over macros. But for the small codes like these, we can use macro. So this is all for my today's video. I hope you guys like it.